Hello everyone. My name is Daichi, and I will give you a lecture regarding the radiation and remediation activities. So, let's start today's lecture. Today's theme is, what is the landfill facility for the specified waste, Volume 3. Are you ready?
So now, you have told me the overview of the landfill facility for the specified waste, and elaborated especially the former Fukushima Ecotech Clean Center. There is another facility, for the landfill of the specified waste, right?
Correct. You remember that very well. Let me move on to another facility, that is, the Clean Center Futaba. Currently, the Clean Center Futaba is not open to the public, but the overview of the facility is as follows. This facility is the final disposal site of the Wide Area Municipal Association of the Futaba region. It is located in Akuma town, and the surrounding area belongs to the interim storage facility. It was established in 1998, an area of the whole facility is around 15 hectares. Area of the landfill site is around 4.5 hectares, and its whole capacity of the landfill site is around 500,000 cubic meters. And residual capacity, when the facility resumed its operation, was around 280,000 cubic meters. By the way, with regard to the waste treatment, there were the following issues to be addressed in this region. First of all, as explained in the previous lecture, landfill of household waste generated in Futaba County, in the former Fukushima Ecotech Clean Center, is supposed to be completed by around November 2027, and the subsequent facility needs to be secured. In addition, disposal site for treatment of waste arising from development of infrastructure for the reconstruction of Futaba County, as well as the specified waste generated in the specific reconstruction and revitalization base areas, also needs to be secured. To address these issues, in the Clean Center Futaba, from around November 2027, household waste generated in Futaba County, waste arising from projects including development of infrastructure implemented in Futaba County, as well as the specified waste, with radioactivity concentration of 100,000 becquerel per kilogram or less, generated in the specific reconstruction and revitalization base areas, are supposed to be landfilled. Time periods for landfill will be around 10 years, with a review according to the progress of the project, and its operation was resumed in June 1, 2023.
I see. To address these issues, its operation was resumed. By the way, how is the waste specifically landfilled in the Clean Center Futaba?
Well, as is the case with the former Fukushima Ecotech Clean Center, the landfill site consists of two areas. In the first period area, where waste has been already landfilled since before the disaster, waste solidified by cement is supposed to be landfilled. And in the second period area, where nothing is landfilled, waste which is not solidified by cement, is supposed to be landfilled. The methods for landfill of the specified waste is almost the same as that of the former Fukushima Ecotech Clean Center. This is an example of the second period area, where there is no existing waste. Impermeable sheets are laid for whole areas, to prevent leachate from leaking outside the landfill site. On the impermeable sheets, the waste is piled up, by being shielded in containers. However, in the Clean Center Futaba, instead of the containers for ground improvement, the cubic containers are used, even when they are not solidified by cement. After the waste is piled up in a couple of layers, impermeable soil layer is laid on the waste, to absorb radioactive cesium, even if the waste leaks out of the containers. The procedures will be repeated, that the waste is piled up in a couple of layers, followed by laying impermeable soil layer on the waste, to the top of the landfill site. and as is also the case with the former Fukushima Eco-Tech Clean Center, in the areas where landfill works are not in operation, surfaces are always temporarily covered with capping sheets, to reduce rainfall coming into the landfill site, and to reduce contact with waste as much as possible. That leads to decrease the amount of leachate to be treated in the leachate treatment facility. In addition, gas ventilation pipes are equipped on the slopes and inside the landfill site, to prevent accumulation of flammable gas, even if it is generated due to fermentation of the waste. Moreover, impermeable soil layers have slope, and also taking advantage of the gas ventilation pipes, even if rainfall comes into the landfill site, it is drained out of the landfill site as quickly as possible.
It is surely almost the same landfill methods, with those of the former Fukushima Eco-Tech Clean Center. By the way, how is the drained water treated?
Well, that is the same with the methods implemented in the former Fukushima Eco-Tech Clean Center. Water drained from the landfill site is once sent to the leachate balancing tank, followed by further being sent to the leachate treatment facility. Here, organic matters and heavy metals are removed through coagulation, sedimentation, and filtration. The treated water is temporarily stored in the treated water balancing tank. Treated water in the leachate balancing tank is released into the environment after it is confirmed that its radioactivity concentration is less than the criterion. In the unlikely event that the radioactivity concentration in the treated water exceeds the criterion, radioactive materials are absorbed in the zeolite adsorption tower. Then, its radioactivity concentration is measured again, and it is released into the environment after it is confirmed that it is below the criterion.
I see. Then, not fully, but almost, I have understood the two landfill facilities for the specified waste. So, you have told all the treatment procedures of the specified waste, haven't you?
Well, not all of the specified waste is landfilled in the landfill facility for the specified waste, but part of the waste is recycled. In addition, so far, I have talked about the treatment procedures implemented under the legal framework, based on the Act on Special Measures Concerning the Handling of Environment Pollution by Radioactive Materials, including soil and waste arising from decontamination activities. Other than that, there are other frameworks, for example, based on the Waste Management and Public Cleansing Act, and other acts relevant to the specific product, including home appliances. Let me talk about these frameworks for waste treatment, if I have any opportunities. So, let me wrap up my lecture by providing you the key points. Today, of the two landfill facilities for the specified waste, I talked about the Clean Center Futaba. This facility is the final disposal site of the Wide Area Municipal Association of the Futaba region. It is located in Akuma town and was established in 1998. Its operation had been suspended after the disaster, but was resumed from June 1, 2023. There are three kinds of waste to be disposed of in this facility. First, household waste generated in Futaba County. It is scheduled for the landfill to be started from around November 2027. Secondly, waste arising from projects including development of infrastructure, implemented in Futaba County. And last one is the specified waste generated in the specific reconstruction and revitalization base areas, with radioactivity concentration of 100,000 becquerel per kilogram or less. The specific landfill methods are same with the former Fukushima Eco-Tech Clean Center, which is mentioned previously, but waste solidified by cement, and waste which is not solidified by cement, are separately landfilled. With regard to more specific landfill methods, these are also same with the former Fukushima Eco-Tech Clean Center, but I explained that impermeable soil layers and waste layers are laid alternately. Waste is landfilled without opening the containers, but instead being sealed in the containers. Surface is always temporarily covered with capping sheets in the sections where landfill operation is not carried out. And lastly, gas venting pipes and impermeable sheets are equipped. With regard to the treatment methods of leachate, these are also same with the former Fukushima Ecotech Clean Center, but leachate is treated by coagulation, sedimentation, and filtration processes. Radioactivity concentration of the treated water is measured, followed by release into the environment, after the confirmation that it is below the criterion. Radioactive materials are adsorbed in the zeolite adsorption tower, if the radioactivity concentration exceeds the criterion, and the treated leachate is released after remeasurement of radioactivity concentration, and confirmation of compliance with the criterion. Okay, today's lecture is now dismissed. See you next time. In this channel, the useful information regarding the radiation and remediation will be provided to you. If you like it, please subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to click the like button.